Welcome to April's Garage, the greatest automotive channel in all of YouTube land. And this is a 2025 Genesis GV80 Coupe. Now, Coupe SUVs have been around for a little over 10 years, but here's my issue, here's my problem. Tyler does not like Coupe SUVs, and I don't know why.
I hate them.
What's the deal?
I hate them. I understand why Genesis needed to do it.
Yeah.
Because automakers have been making coupe SUVs for over a decade now, luxury automakers. They want to prove that they can do anything better than Mercedes, BMW, everybody else, Acura, and built their own. And they're stupid.
No, they're not. They're so cool. They're perfect. It's the perfect size for a family. Not too big, not too small.
If your full-size family doesn't have heads for the back seat, and if you don't want to haul cargo, the whole point of buying an SUV is for the practicality of the storage in the back. You buy a coupe because it's beautiful. You want a luxurious car coupe. So why take away all the practicality of an SUV and then try and make it pretty like a coupe? But it's still an SUV.
I'm going to prove you wrong.
Okay, and I have to be nice because obviously Genesis of Wichita loaned us this car, and thank you very much for doing that. Hopefully it's not the last time. But of all the coupe SUVs, I would say this one looks the best.
It's stunning.
But that is a low bar. There's one buried in my backyard, an X6M, that's like the worst BMW M car ever made. Showed up with a bad engine, well, not bad engine, the wrong engine.
Right.
Somebody had swapped in a non-M engine after the original because the BMWs are junk and the engines blow in 5 seconds.
I'm not going to let you bury this.
I got mad. I buried it. I need to dig it up. It's been over a year.
Ooh.
But yeah, Genesis.
Do not bury the Genesis.
GV80. There we go. Here, get out of the way. Come here.
All right, all right.
Just go away. Go, get, go.
That's a cool feature.
It is very cool. Will it stop before it hits one of the hoopties? Oh,
if
yep,
it hits
it
the
stops.
Eldorado, that's okay.
Jake's not inside driving it. This is the car doing it itself with the key. It's pretty cool. Yep, here it comes back. Is it going to kill me? I'm trusting the Korean engineering to not murder me.
You didn't press a button, it just stopped on its own?
No, I just assumed it wasn't going to run me over.
Oh my God, you're so brave. I couldn't do that.
Well, shall we start the tour?
Let's do it.
Yeah, very pretty key, this thing, and on the side is the remote start, and then you can make it go back and forth like a puppy summoning it, or what I just did.
Yes.
And like I said, of the coupes, all the SUV coupes are, to me, this one is this one's edible, I suppose. I would swallow. Yes.
Yes? Are you allowed to say that?
I think so.
Okay, good. I didn't know. Now I know. This is one you would swallow. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Would you swallow, April?
Oh my gosh. You're going to get us fired off of YouTube. It's gorgeous. I mean, look at these body lines, how they kind of wrap around the logo right here. It's beautiful. And the grille treatment, I love it. It's not overstated. It's not just bright chrome. It's kind of more of a grayish, dull color. And it's just a really neat car. The
Genesis is the only one, I feel like, taking styling risks, doing things that are different. Yeah, I mean, it's a little Bentley-esque, and you see a little bit of design elements from all different automakers in it. But they're doing things different, and when I see a Genesis, it doesn't look like everything else on the road somewhat. So I'm really happy with that. We did their big sedan that has the same split headlights, right?
Yeah, and look at this, just little stepped jeweled headlights that are so pretty. I mean, just all these details. They didn't need to do that. That cost a lot extra, but it really adds a lot to the car.
Right.
The 2 side marker lights here.
Blingy wheels. Boy,
very big.
It is brand new. Look at those pretty brake calipers.
Yeah, and do they say Genesis on them? That's fancy. Look, the Genesis right here on the calipers. Wow.
And a very fancy sticker, $87,750.
It's so worth it.
Well, they price it just below the higher-end Mercedes coupes and the BMW coupes. They purposely do it to be about, I think, $10,000 or $15,000 less than the comparable example. Will people, for that percentage of savings, say 10 or 15%, go into a Genesis? That's really their job, to market that, to make it seem like you're not stepping down from a Mercedes or BMW in prestige and, in class, And Genesis, well, it's not like Lexus, the old marketing for Lexus was so good. don't know if you remember any of it, like where they balanced a bunch of champagne glasses on the hood to show how smooth it was.
Ooh.
Or with Tesla,
Right.
that's probably the newest luxury brand to sort of break into the scene, where it's just basically one man marketing the cars as, you know, and
Right.
saving the world, just acting like Iron Man at the same time. So, yeah, how do you advertise a new luxury brand in 2024?
You just have the right product. You don't need to advertise when you have something that looks this cool, Tyler. This is amazing.
Or you hire Justin Bell. See,
yes.
there's a friend of April and mine that April worked with with Barrett Jackson for
Right.
years, and yeah, it randomly pops up. He's in a Genesis ad. So
He seems like the Genesis spokesperson.
right.
I think this is cool.
Oh.
It's like the ducktail-esque kind of rear end. I like it because it looks different. That's why you're like, what is that?
Of the coupe backs, this is the best looking coupe back. I would say that ducktail is very cool.
I love it. There's two little wings back here.
But okay, Fido wants to go ride in the back, and you have
Perfect.
a nice big dog. It's a very big happy dog, really excited about the old SUV that they used to have that was a normal SUV.
Oh no.
Then he gets in this one.
Are you locked in there?
Yeah.
Can you get out? Are you stuck? Okay, there.
You just killed your dog.
So the puppy just needs to lay down.
You just killed your dog.
He just needs to lay down. That's it. And maybe there's a secret compartment under here.
No.
No, nothing.
No, there's none of that.
I don't know what's in here.
There's storage.
Okay, storage.
Yes.
Very cool. Some manuals for reading, like your friend Doug likes to do on the toilet.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of cool
So
stuff in
you're
here.
buying a big SUV. You're giving up a lot of the practicality by buying the coupe version because you think it looks better. I think this one looks good,
does
but
look good.
so many of them
Exhaust,
it just doesn't work. And then you go and you get in the back seat, and yeah, there's no headroom. Well, actually, there's headroom in this one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I mean,
Is that
I'm
suede?
hitting. Yeah, I am hitting as a 6 foot tall guy, but it's not as bad as the others.
There's
Still,
heated and cooled seats back here.
in the back.
Okay,
yep,
that's what I'm telling you. That's why it's worth it.
right.
That's amazing.
She's 3 speakers Bang & Olufsen in the back as
There's-
well.
They're power. These recline.
Oh.
These recline.
Well, that fixes everything.
They recline really
Okay.
far.
Well,
That's
that just fixed
cool.
everything. Okay. All right, Genesis. All right. Okay.
Did you see the speakers?
Okay. Yeah.
Bang & Olufsen.
I know. Okay,
That's
Genesis.
really, it's high end.
I'm going to apologize. I'm going to start apologizing now. I'm going to give this another shot. In I go. And oh, okay.
Comfortable.
Nobody has been able to do a coupe SUV right. I mean, the cargo area, that is what it is, but
Right.
okay. All right. And you saw the interior, a little sneak peek, but
It's gorgeous.
look at this. Once again, them going wild with the design and trying different things. This doesn't really resemble, I mean, maybe a little bit of Audi Lamborghini with this. I don't know. It's a unique pattern,
They're
unique
so
stitching.
calm. They
This
just wrap around you.
carbon fiber-esque thing is very interesting. I like it.
It looks
Leather
like
stitch dash.
seatbelt material, but in carbon fiber.
Big
this,
sunroof.
This screen, I like how there's not like separate screens. It's just one, I think about like 20-inch screen right here. It's cool. They have red stitching,
Right.
red seatbelts.
Yeah.
Like who tries that? That's different. That's exciting.
Well, yeah, it's something you'd option out in Corvettes or, Ferrari, like the red seatbelt's an extra $20,000 or something
it
like
really?
that. Something. It's always stupid like that. But
Right.
yeah, go ahead and start it up. Because one thing that Genesis did to make the coupe more special, because in the normal GV80, you can't get the turbocharged V6 with the E supercharger. So it's like a 48 volt E supercharger. And we saw in the big sedan, but it's here as well. And that's to make the sport coupe more sporty. So yeah, it's just a wire going to a little turbine going into the intake. So turbocharged and supercharged. Yeah, a little bracing. I wonder if that's on the
Brace
standard.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But all that stuff covered up in plastic, just like any other
Yep.
modern car. Why don't you give it a little bit of a rev, April?
I can
See
do
if it's
that.
got something. all these turbo cars are super muffled,
Yeah.
but this is more like a quiet luxury cruiser, which is what you want. You don't want a big obnoxious exhaust note. So, all right, you ready to take her out?
Love this car.
All right, we're in. This thing is new, 56 miles on it.
Don't peel
There's
it.
still, oh, I guess, oh.
That's like the fun part.
Oh, okay, I'll leave that for the next owner. And Jake is in the back. He's experiencing the almost limo rear in this.
Jake
coupe.
and his mustache is joining us.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, Jake's
All
mustache.
right.
There's like crystal around here.
The crystal knob.
Yeah, the crystal knob.
Very nicely polished knob.
Oh, this is nice. The view is perfect. Easy
Good
to see
visibility.
out.
The steer-by-wire is very light and kind of old school, you know, drive with your pinky type of feel,
Yes,
right?
Yes, like the Cadillac. I love the shape of the steering wheel. This is for the big boys, so you can kind of fit your legs under it. This is cool. Little, what is that, paddle shifting?
Yes.
Wow, we are fancy.
Yeah, we can change the drive modes here with this button. And I think it changes everything.
Oh, EcoSport.
See, look, the needle gets on fire when you put it in Sport Plus.
It's awesome.
It's burning.
That's awesome. That's great.
Goofy. Very Korean goofy.
That's great. It makes it fun when you're driving. It's just something different. Ooh. Okay, just got a little pick-me-up.
And it's interesting how the map is to see everything here yonder as far as the road coming up in the neighborhood. Because right now we're at the Stearman Airport pulling out.
Right.
And the only mistake it's making is we're in Kansas. There ain't any of these here in Kansas. Oops, I hit a button. But yeah, there's no distant mountains out there. Maybe everywhere else in the world. But yeah, look at all this on the options.
Very high-end.
I
fancy.
know.
They really let you just borrow this?
They sure did. Here, we can leave a voice memo for the next owner. They can hear it when they buy the car.
Welcome to your new Genesis.
Congratulations on buying the best of the Coupe's SUVs that overall are really, really stupid, but you made the less stupid choice. And actually, this one's not that stupid. But anyway, welcome to Genesis. Enjoy a new car.
What accent was that?
I don't know. No, we just
Nika.
start the recording. Okay, stop. There you go.
Beautiful. Oh, this is nice. I love that there's a heads-up display with this miles per hour for the road, which we're in a parking lot, so it doesn't show right
and
there.
Did the camera rear view as well. Look.
Oh, that's great. So you can spy on whoever's following you.
Perfect.
They're just kind of up too close. You can see who they are.
Okay, are the fire needles still
Yes.
on? All right, good. That means
needle.
go fast.
Are you ready?
E-supercharger.
Jake, are you ready? Is your mustache ready?
He's busy making memes.
There you go. This mustache ride
jeez.
is amazing. Here we go. That's nice.
It motivates pretty good for a big SUV.
There you go.
That little grunt off the line was probably the most impressive part, I guess, because the e-supercharger is helping.
I'm surprised how quiet it is in here, but that's luxury. That's what you're talking
Oh,
about.
this is some very, very thick insulation. The ride's spectacular as well.
It's very smooth. Jake, how do you feel?
Comfy.
If this is Sport Plus mode and it rides like this, so what's comfort like?
Ooh.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Nice, smooth suspension. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And then, of course, I need to check. I wonder if this thing has massage.
No, that was the one thing Genesis was like, Tyler's not allowed to do the massage seats anymore. You're banned for life.
I'll just massage myself then.
Okay. I don't know if that's creepier or not. The power.
So I think the things that we liked about the big sedans, sort of the old school luxury kind of boat pillow type thing, apply to the SUV as well. And I feel like this being quite a bit cheaper than the big sedan,
Right.
and people wanting SUVs, this is going to be a much bigger seller.
I love this car. It's the best of both worlds. If you have a big dog, you might have some issues in the back, but you just put some treats on the floor and then he'll get down and eat them, and you close it real fast and he'll just lay down. You're good.
This is a very nice place to be, and I do feel like other luxury automakers are losing it. Whether, you know, BMW getting hideous, Lexus getting hideous, Acura building. What happened to Acura? I don't know. Mercedes still doing great, but
Yeah.
I think that there is an opening here for Genesis. I think people are going to be caring less about brand legacy as time goes on, and more about what the car looks like, how cool it looks, how it feels, especially with all these emerging EVs that are coming. So.
Right. Well, I think if Genesis just keeps on coming out with these top-end luxury details, that they're just going to kill it in the future. They're going to be doing fantastic, where the other cars, not so much. They're slacking in certain areas. This is perfect.
Well, we'll see. And thanks again, Genesis of Wichita, for loaning us the car. And sorry I was a little rough on it at first. It's winning me over. Just like how I had to do with April. I'm still rough, though. Thank you so much for watching.